me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to I wanna let you know, girl, that you know that I am what you do. So let me reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying to be there, challenge me for the better. What do you let me cater to you?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. You're at Make It Make Sense, and I can't make sense out of this particular video because I am just bewildered. I am totally perplexed. Now I know we have Sonics here in Atlanta, but it is something like a place you just drive up to. You don't go inside. Now, what made this woman? I don't even know how she got inside of the building to demand someone to make her meal. Mental health is at large. It's at large, guys. We gotta understand it for what it is. Unless that lady was just at her last rope and she needed her breakfast, and she knew where she could go get her breakfast from, and they could fix it the way she wanted. But child, this lady was not having it. She just came into their place of business. She started ordering people around, telling them to make her breakfast and this, that, and the third. And then she went on a rampage about it took them 8 minutes to make her breakfast. And that was not heard of. Or, I don't know what's wrong with this lady, honey. But let me let y'all listen to it so maybe y'all can find some clarification. Because I'm just like, either the woman was just darn hungry and she just was like a child throwing a temper tantrum, or she got some mental illness going on. And we need to recognize it. And they should have got her help. But, they called the police and everything, so maybe the police would determine whether she's focusing on all her cylinders up in her head versus is something off. This woman is really mentally disturbed, and we're going to take her to the hospital prior to locking her ass up, okay? But this is where it sounds. We'll get it off of Neighborhood Talk, and we'll hear the audio.
A customer came inside my job trying to place her own order.
Yes, I am, because you're in my store and I'm asking you to get out. Now, get out. Can you make my order? No, she can't. You can't. I asked you to leave. It's employees only. It states clearly on my door.
I don't give a fuck if it's employees only. Y'all not even do. You know what? Last time I came here,
and I don't give a damn about your order.
It took 8 minutes for me to wait. I should have been. They called the cops.
I would have had to drag you, but I'm gonna have to drag you.
And I don't know where this girl coming from. She had like she owns Sonics. Haven't she heard of?
A customer came inside my job trying to place her own order.
Yes, I am, because you're in my store and I'm asking you to get out. Now, get out.
Can you make my order?
No, she can't. You can't. I asked you to leave. It's employees only. It states clearly on my door.
I don't give a fuck if it's employees only. Y'all not even do. You know what? Last time I came here,
and I don't give a damn about your order.
It took 8 minutes for me to wait. I should have been. They called the cops.
I would have had to drag you, but I'm gonna have to drag you, bro. What's up, Molly?
Yeah, and the girl finally went outside because one of the employees, which is that girl in that red shirt, she wanted to get froggy. She wanted to jump. I'm like, boo, why you trying to jump for a business that you don't even own? You don't have no stock options or any of that. But you're going to get froggy and want to take on this lady. And then it'll be a shame and a scandal you went out there and she whooped your ass, okay? But it's just one of those things. But I was like, this lady was for real. She was getting up there talking about it took them 8 minutes. I mean, like, we really wanted to hear what she had to say after the fact. She was cussing out the manager, and the manager was trying to figure out how she got in the door, but he was asking her to quickly get out, okay? And she wanted to just throw whatever he had in his hand. She wanted to knock it out of his hand, which it seemed like it was some plates or whatnot. And then he gonna pull out his pocket. I thought he was going to have a taser, child. But he pulled his cell phone out, giving us the realization that he's finna call the cops on her, which it was in order that he do so, because I'm still trying to figure out how she got in the door. I mean, was it an employee going out and they were coming back in and she just bum rushed them and moved herself on in there? Or what had transpired? Neighborhood Talk, you got to do better. Give me a little bit more to go on. Because I know this lady just didn't appear, out the thin air on y'all behinds. And, she started making demands that, of course, you all weren't going to listen to. But she was having some kind of issue when she said, she said, wait a minute. At last time I was here, I'm like, lady, at this point, they don't want to hear anything from you. They don't want you to leave the building pronto, okay? Vamonos. Okay, quickly, honey. They don't want to hear about last time, how long it took them to fix your order, and you get it through the drive-thru and you go on your merry little way. Child, please. And then she have a nerve to have on a Superman shirt. Like, this woman's Superwoman. She finna come in here and make things happen if she got to fix her own meal. But that was funny as hell. That was truly funny. So thank you, Neighborhood Talk, for giving me something to report on, as well as giving me something to laugh my ass off on. But I'm like, where's all this anger coming from? It's like they just put something in the air and people just go all crazy and willy-nilly. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Hopefully y'all liked it, loved it, and got some pointers on what not to do when you go to the drive-thru or you go to a restaurant such as Sonic's. Don't go up in them people's business in their working environment when you're not an employee, for one. And then you can be deemed as trespassing, okay? So that's all I have, guys. I'll see y'all next video. Bye-bye.